Hi there, this is Jacob Nash, Precalculus Lessons, and this is Unit 3, Lesson 3 on logarithm rules. So, just like how there's exponent rules, there's logarithm rules. And they're kind of the same thing if you think about it using what we already knew in Lesson 1. But there's three basic ones, and once you get the hang of them, they are pretty simple. So the first one is that if you have a logarithm with an argument where two things are multiplied, you can separate it into addition. And if you have things divided as the argument, then you can separate it by subtraction. And if you have power of a power in the argument, then you can make that the power to the left of the logarithm. And then anything that's outside, like that c here, go on the outside. So maybe that'll make more sense now. So expand, that means that we're going to do what those rules showed. So here in number 1, we have log with argument of 3a. We're assuming that has a base of 10. So we can separate this into addition because these two things are multiplied. So that would mean log of 3 plus log of a. Technically, if you knew what 10 to something equals 3 was, you could change that, but you don't really need to do that right now. Okay, and then number 2 is no different. We have 3xy, so that's 3 different things. Log of 3 plus log of x plus log of y. That's pretty simple. All right, condense, but now that means opposite. We start out with the adding, and then we make it into 1. So we look at the arguments, 2a and b, and we just put them beside each other, meaning they multiply, and we do that in 1. Also kind of simple. Now we have one where there's dividing, and we need to expand it, so we subtract it. So log with 3 minus log of a. I didn't mean to say the base if I did, because the base is 10. And of course, this stupid thing changed back to copyright symbol when I already fixed it. Hate when there's automatic things like that. Just because I do parentheses, see, doesn't mean what I want to do. Oh, shortcut, when you have more than one of the same thing, then the positive terms go in the numerator and the negative ones go in the denominator. So this is the log down here for condensing. The log of a, it's positive log of a. So that's going to be in the numerator. This is negative, so go in the denominator. And this is also negative, go in the denominator. So log of a divided by b, c. If this was negative, then it would be ABC down here and 1 on the top, but that's not how it is. So this is the answer for that. And now we have a little bit more complex ones. For 6, let's try to find an answer. So this is positive, the log base 3 of 519. So that's going to be in the numerator. And this one's negative, so it's going to be in the denominator. So now we have log base 3 of 519 divided by 173, and that actually happens to be 3. So now we can solve this more because we have 3 to what equals 3, and that happens to be 1. So there you go, because there is a rule that anytime those two things, base and argument, are the same, the answer is 1. Okay, what about this one? Ooh, that's a little crazy. What about this ln? Oh, sorry, I forgot to scroll down on here. What about this ln? That doesn't mean anything bad. But we're going to be expanding this, obviously. But to make this the most expanded, I'm going to have to highlight all the different things that there are. Terms, I mean. So there should be 6 different things. So I'll rewrite this as 7 times x squared times, let's not have a radical anymore. We know that would mean 1/3 power, we would have 8 times, that would be x squared minus 2 to the 3/4 times y to the 4th. So remember, when there's exponents, they go to the side. So we start out with the 7 here. We're going to have ln of 7. Since it's on a numerator, it's positive. X squared, we can't do ln of x squared. That's not simplified enough. So instead, we do 2 on the outside and then ln of x. Think about it like this. What if you just had x times x, then ln of x, ln of x? That would be 2 ln of x. So that makes sense. Then we have another positive thing here, but this has an exponent of 1/3, so we'll put that to the side, and then we say ln of y plus 1. Okay, now we're doing the things in a denominator, so we have ln of 8. It's got to be minus since it's in the denominator. Then we have 3/4, because that's the exponent. Ln of x squared minus 2. And then the y to the 4th would be minus 4 ln of y. And that kind of cut off. No, a little bit. Okay. And that is some logarithm basics. So it started out simple, but it can get complex. But you just need to know those rules so that you know what to do. So that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.